Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Mystic Visions Daily. On this channel, I'm going to be bringing several different kinds of pick a card readings for you guys, several different days of the week, utilizing different decks and tools to give you your messages. For today's reading, I'm focusing in on the next 30 days, and it is a timeless reading, and it encompasses everything in your life, all of the energies, whether it be career, personal, or love related. And for this particular reading, I have divided all the cards into 4 different piles, and I'm going to be using different decks. I'm going to be using Oracle of the Fairies, Gemstone, Crystal Angels, Dream Tarot, and then underneath that, I have playing cards because I do cartomancy as well. And underneath that, I have a Love Oracle Time Wellness card to round out the reading. And then when we get done with that, I have Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestor Oracle cards, which I'm going to read you a special message with that. So let us go over the piles one by one. Pile number 1 has Tiger's Eye. Pile number 2 has Jasper. Pile number 3 has Rose Quartz. And pile number 4 has Onyx. So look at these piles, decide which one resonates with you. And like I said before, please feel free to listen to the entire video because the other piles may contain messages for you. All right, so without further ado, let us begin with pile number 1. And that is for those of you that chose the Tiger's Eye for this timeless next 30 days reading for all signs. Okay, so now we're going to begin with the Oracle of the Fairies card. We have Moon Energy right here. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. I hear that you're headed into a new direction or new chapter of your life during this time, and you're leaving the old behind. Finally, it has been many moons, it's been many chapters, and you feel so relieved. I feel like there's like a burden or like a weight being lifted off your shoulders, pile 1. All right, so let's continue on now with the Crystal Angels cards. We have Angelite, and it says, spiritual religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increase spiritual growth. You're doing something where you're breaking off into the old, into the new, and doing something that you've always wanted to do, and you're making new friends and new relationships, perhaps a new job at this time. I feel that you're starting with a fresh slate, or with a fresh, you have like new eyes too. All right, so now let's continue on with your second Crystal Angel card. We have Malachite, and it says prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. You are headed in the right direction, pile 1. Whatever it is that you ended for this new beginning, you're headed in the right direction. It says Malachite is a green stone, so it could very much be money related, but this has been a long time coming for you. Whatever this is that you're leaving behind the old and entering into the new. All right, so now we're going to begin with the last Crystal Angel card. We have Charite. It says, you are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, energetically. This is something that have caused you a lot of stress, this change, but it is a well-deserved change. It's going to end up good for you in the end. Again, it could be money. I feel like it could be money related, but could also be intertwined with love as well. You're heading into something new, and finally, you've been kind of unhappy for some time now, and whatever is coming toward you is something that you've been long expecting to come towards you. It could also be a unique opportunity or something that's one of a kind or something that's specifically special for you. Okay, so now we're going to continue on with the Dream Tarot card, the biggest tarot card you've ever seen in your life. All right, so we have the 4 of Pentacles right here. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 7 of Swords. And then we have the 6 of Swords. You are definitely heading on to a new direction here. I can see here, I hear that you made a getaway or escape, or now is a time for you to finally leave behind what it was. And it was something, you may have a friend too coming with you as well. You may be taking a friend, or you have a very faithful friend or faithful family member that's helped you through this. I hear that you've been also saving your money and kind of quietly working with your own and saving your money right here. And you've been more than generous, and you've given more than enough chances. I see too with the Six of Cups. You're very generous. You've taken advantage of a lot of opportunities that have come your way, which has been very smart on your behalf. And you've saved things, and saving money, saving your resources, whatever it is. And you're not like maybe showy when really good things happen to you, which is really good. But you found a way to break away from whatever it is that's been stressing you out. All right, so let's continue now with the playing cards. You have 7 of spades. You have 8 of diamonds, King of hearts, and then we have 8 of spades. Something that has stressed you out has come to a head. And it could have been related to money. I can see with the 8 of diamonds and the 8 of spades like that. Something has stressed you out. But you've come out on top right here. And you have not lost any of your innocence, your love, or whatever it is. Like you've dealt with whatever situation that has come towards you, that you may have been dealing with it for a few months now. You're leaving that stress behind with it. It could have been a family member. It's somehow a family member entwined with money too. I see for a lot of you something with money and a family member. Okay, and you've given a lot of your time. Maybe you could have been a caretaker, someone out there listening. All right, so now we have the last of love oracle card. We have healthy choices, which fits right into pile 1. It says making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. That is just what I said. You have made decisions now that's going to really be good for you, healthy for you after all this that you've been through, and you're going to be a lot happier for it. You're going to be a lot, you're going to feel like have a renewed sense of soul and spirit. All right, so now I have messages for you. I cut out in magazines that we can divinate with. I use on my readings, if you're new, because I'm a new channel, I can use initials. I use dice a lot. I can see what the dice say. For this particular reading, I'm just doing messages. I don't know why. That's just what I thought I should be doing. That may resonate with you. All right, so we have couples and money. See, here's coming again with family and money, couples and money. You have handle with care. Something that you're being very careful about. My way. It could be your way, or someone could be insisting to do it their way. You have no strings attached. Someone's going to try to hit you up later after all this is done. They're going to want to contact you later. Secrets that you may have found out about right here. Secrets pertaining to this situation. A gut feeling, something that you've always known about. And 2 for T. Someone's going to, whatever the situation is, whatever that you feel done with, they're going to want to hit you up in the future and talk to you about all this. And of course, it's up to you if you want to spend the time to figure out what it is this person's going to want from you after all this. I have that happen to me a lot. Like people cause me a lot of stress and they always want to come back again. So if this is this scenario for you, this time it involves money. Though for a lot of you, it involves money, and it's something that you've really had to stress over. I see checks clearing and that kind of thing. Okay, so now we have the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestor Oracle card on the bottom, and I'm gonna have to read you the message right here from the book. It says, Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Surround yourself with protective energy. Let's see what the book says. Hopefully it won't take me too long to get to here. I just bought these and they read differently than I thought they would. I think like even an arrow, it's saying that you're kind of going towards what it is that you wanted, and it's obviously surrounding yourself with protective energy. Now if you can just find the page on here. Okay, 118. Yeah, these are, when I saw these, they were beautiful, but I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna have to read in the book. Okay, so let us see. One moment. Okay, it says, if you're in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals, or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. It goes along with your reading. If you can take time to retreat or step out of the situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call in energy of protection to place yourself in a space that feels safe. You have definitely gone through something that have tried your patience. safety, financial safety, but you made your way through it. You made a plan and you made your way through it. I see that if it's a family member or a loved one, they may come and hit you up again at some time in the future. And I think you already know this already, pile one. So that is it for your message, pile one. If you like what you see, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing several different kinds of pick a card readings for you guys, several different days of the week, utilizing different tools and decks to give you your messages. All right, so now we're going to go on to pile number 2. For those of you that chose this jasper stone, let's see what pile number 2 has to say. So now we're going to start with the Oracle of the Fairies card. It says wish energy. It reads, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. In these next 30 days, you're going to have the opportunity to make a lot of strides towards whatever goal it is that you are creating for your life right here. And every time I see this card, I always see purple and amethyst because I'm an Aquarius. So it may be during the time of February. This is a timeless reading. So, or Aquarius or an air sign or something to that extent. It may or may not resonate with you. All right, so now we're going to go on to Crystal Angel card right here. We have Opal. It says, let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Right here, something that you're going to branch off and do, something that you've always wanted to do, and you're really taking a daring step forward, whether it's quitting a job, quitting a relationship, moving, but you're really taking a step out there on the platform or plank, I see. All right, so let's go on now to the next Crystal Angel card. We have Appetite. It says progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. Don't look back. Trust your intuition and trust your goals and trust all the hard work you put into this. All of these cards are the same color so far. What does it mean to you? Maybe you have everything in sync. Maybe everything's going to fall on the same date. Maybe you have all your ducks in a row. All right, so let's continue now. We have Amber. It says, give it to God. Take a deep breath and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. I hear that you're very nervous about whatever this is. You're very nervous about this venture that you're going into. I don't know if you're like a performer or you're about to give a speech or you're going to do something, but you're nervous. But don't be nervous because this is something you've always wanted and you've been practicing and been working yourself up to do. All right, so now we're going to continue on with the Dream Tarot card. We have Justice, because indeed it's your time to shine. Pile 2, Justice. The Fool. Five of Wands. And then we have 5 of Swords. You got 2 5s right there. I see that you are embarking on this new journey and it's finally your time to shine. And you've also been scared of someone taking your ideas because you may have told your secrets and plans to someone in the past that may have stolen your work. I see too, stolen your work. This upgrade in your lifestyle is going to cause a little confusion with your present lifestyle right here because you're setting on a new journey. It is your time to shine. It's justice. Whatever this thing is, it's your time now to be successful in this particular thing that you're working on. It could also be a love situation, but it could also be money situation too. And like I said, you do have 2 5s. 5s equal 10, which is completion too. You've completed some kind of a cycle and you start again with the Fool right here. I think that's, you spent like a lot of time also, whatever it is. You might have been, it almost seems like you might have told your secrets to the wrong people or invested time in the wrong people, but that's no more because now it is your time with the Fool. All right, so we're going to continue on with the playing cards. We have the 2 of Spades, 3 of Diamonds, 2 of Hearts, 6 of Diamonds. You shed like a lot of tears and stress when you first started doing this. You may have a partner or you may have met someone or you have a partner at this time that fully supports what you're doing as well. You may have someone in the future that wants to invest in this journey with you with money and time right here. You have some bills to pay right here with the 6 of Diamonds, but you have money to do so with the 6 of Diamonds. It's going to work out with you. You may have been hit with something like unexpected money-wise, but you have the money to do so. It may have been something about an argument, but you just gave him the money, or something happened, you got a check, and it was cool. A scenario like that happened to me recently. It wasn't like you're not 100% satisfied, but it is what it is, and you took it, and you're like, fine. That's what I see. Similar to my situation. And then, like I said, you may have a partner or someone that in the future that wants to join you. I feel like this is really a labor of love, and it's caused you like a lot of stress as well. But it's gonna end up because it's justice. It's your time now. All right, so now we're gonna head on to the love oracle cards. We have engagement ring. It says engagement, partnership, see, commitment, eternity, completion, union. I do believe you're in some kind of a partnership at this time, whether it be money or love or both. That has something to do with this. That's very close to what it is that you're doing. It says completion. You're completing a cycle of some kind that has something to do with what it is that you are working on right here. This, I feel like it's money related, but it's also somehow family, or it's like intertwined with like family. It could be like a family business or something. And you had some sour grapes in there. You got some bad apples that got in there, but you got them out. All right, so now we're gonna go on to your messages. And these are ones I cut from magazines to divinate with that go along perfectly a lot of the times with the cards and give us further specific messages. On my channel, I just started, but I do like a lot of initials, and I do dice rolls because I think numbers are very important. I don't have it on this reading, but I can read the way the dice rolls, and I can get message from that too. Okay, so shaping the future. It can be literally you doing shapewear. Happy, healthy, hopeful, because you turned over a new leaf. We have Rolex. Maybe you're celebrating something, and maybe you're right on time. Rolex. The obsession. I believe this is true because this is something that you've really been working a lot of hard time with. You've been obsessed with it, moving forwards. Right here, spent many months doing meetings, Zoom meetings, whatever it is, or you know, anything like that. Revolution. Right here, you may have a very original idea. Okay, so that was a piece of scrap. So now we have your last but not least, the angels and ancestors card. We have shaman right here, or shaman, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Trust in higher forces. Trust in higher forces. So we're gonna need to read the full meaning behind this card, because you can't. I mean, you can divinate a little bit. It's just, you know, we all know that's like a medicine healer. For anyone that's listening, I really love these cards. They're really beautiful cultural cards. And the good thing they came with this book right here. All right, so give me a second here. Okay, so it reads, there are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to the spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send your intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct the situation and come out on top. It goes back to some kind of a stress that you had. See, I like the way these cards, they tie in nicely with the other cards. The shaman card also allows that you have shamanic potential, shamanic potential, you're a magician, honey, to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. Trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. I think that goes into trusting someone that was not trustworthy and letting them into your circle and them causing you a lot of strife. So that is it for pile number 2. If you like what you see, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be utilizing different decks and tools to give you your messages. I have all these decks. I'm excited to share them with you. All right, so let us go on now to pile number 3, and that is the rose quartz. Let us see what your messages have in store for you, pile number 3. For the next 30 days, this is a timeless reading. All right, so this is the first Oracle of the Fairies card. We have Magical Gateway right here. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. You're headed into a next chapter of your life within the next 30 days. And you can see it on the horizons. Like you see it and you've planned for it. It's like a blip that's coming closer and closer towards you. All right, so now we're gonna go in the crystal angel cards. We have clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. telling you not to get up, not to give up, and that you're almost headed there, almost headed through the magical gateway. You're almost reaching your goals right here. The goals that you work so hard for, you're manifesting. You can see them in your mind. You have, the next one is apophyllite right here. And it says, increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. Once you cross that threshold, that's why here is a threshold, people are going to want to help you too. Maybe you've had to do a lot of groundwork and research by yourself. I'm getting the impression with this reading it's mostly about business and money with this whole video, but it could be about love. But for this, something you set a goal now and you're going to reach it soon, and you're going to find the support and help that you need, because maybe initially you're so innovative, people did not quite understand what it is that you were wanting to do and accomplish in your money or business venture in some fashion, because it's too new to them. When you're an innovator, it happens. All right, so your next card is Tiger's Eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. And believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. You've been a very strong person with this. Whatever this is that you've been planning, you have believed that you're gonna hit. That reminds me of me, one of my ventures. I can see it in my mind, but it hasn't happened yet. But you're steps and steps closer, and you can see it manifesting in your mind. Whatever this big goal or dream that you have during this time, you see it and you're headed toward it, and you see like signs of it coming your way, whatever it is. Again, like I said, this is a general reading, but I feel like this could be money or career related. It could also be love though, but that's what I see. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups right here, the Sun, King of Swords, oh, you have an extra card, the World, and you have Two of Swords. All right, so you have on this particular reading, for this particular layer, I'm sorry, with the tarot cards, you have spent countless hours thinking about this by yourself, and no one really understands. I feel like you've been walking through the darkness and now you see the sunshine. It sounds cheesy, but that's true. Like you've walked through the darkness and now you see the sunshine, and you've gotten the attention of some people that are higher up, and that people that can help you or invest in your idea, and they're going to offer you a contract right here. It's the world at your fingertips, honey. It's coming your way, and it's almost like you're not going to, with the Two of Swords, you're going to have to make some big decisions here of which way your life is going to be headed as well. And I can see it so clearly, like you have been working so hard and you have been manifesting and trying whatever this is, and the sun is going to come out. And again, you're going to capture the attention of someone, or you have reached out and they like what you have to offer. And you're going to have, it's like abundance of opportunities coming your way, but you manifest this, and it's your own decision making. And you've had to rely a lot on your intuition. You know, sometimes we have to go it alone. And that's exactly what you've been doing. This is also taking it like quite a long time too as well. Taking a long time for you. All right, so now let's continue on with playing cards. You have King of Spades. We have Five of Hearts right here. We have the Joker card. Joker is a surprise. And then you have, oh my God, you have two Jokers. I feel like, oh my goodness, rarely do I get two Jokers. Rarely do I get two Jokers. People that do cartomancy, I think most people do use Jokers, some people don't though, but it's a surprise, a block, or stopper, you can't see it. So you're going to be hit by many different things that people love your ideas. I feel like people are going to be shocked, or you're going to be shocked at what happens to you next. Again, I see the King of Spades. Someone's going to turn around you thought was an enemy, and maybe they're going to be your friend, or they're going to hate, maybe didn't like what you had to say, but they're going to love it now. And this has been a long time coming, but you're going to be completely shocked about what happens to you in a good way. In a good way, you're going to be completely blindsided from all ways. From you're going to get calls, you're going to get all kinds of different good stuff happening to you, but it's going to come as a complete shock to you, because you didn't think anyone was paying attention to what you were doing. You did not think that, but they are paying attention to what you are doing. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you may be like, you maybe want to be a public figure, may be a public figure in your field. You may have really put yourself out there and thought no one was paying attention, but they are. but they are paying attention. All different kinds of people are paying attention and want to work with you. All right, so now we're going to go into Love Oracle Time Wellness. We have not enough. And it says, frustrating relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. That is how that's how you're currently feeling right here. But that's not what's going to happen to you. That's how you're currently feeling right here. I feel like you're frustrated because people don't understand you, and people, they're not giving you a chance right here. And it's doing things to diminish your self-confidence. And I feel that because that's what's going to happen, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth right here. This thing is going to come through for you in the biggest way, whatever it is that you're working on right here. And I do feel, again, that it is money and work related. All right, so now I have messages I cut from magazines that work wonderfully to give you messages with the reading. I don't know how I thought of this. I was eating, I have a giant pile of magazines, and I was like, oh, I can divinate with the magazines. All right, see, you have surprising right here, surprising, jokers. It's gonna be like so shocking. I don't know what it is for you, pile 3. Turn on you right here. People are haters. You feel me? Let's talk. There's gonna be people wanting to talk to you. Mind tricks. I think you could be doing that to yourself through self-sabotage. I do that too. I'm such a or nervous Nelly. I'll come up with things to worry about. You know what I mean? Enough, because you've worked enough now. You have what makes you pretty happy is going to be whatever that is coming your way. We have, again, let's talk. You got 2 let's talks. You see 2 jokers and 2 let's talks. It must be like something, when it rains, it pours. We have the time is now. This is your time in the next 30 days. Perfect move right here. Definitely moving on to higher waters, higher ground. Is this anything? Oh, new. So funny. Sometimes I'll even get my little clippings in here. All right, because I make a disaster, and you have unique taste, because I do believe that whatever you have to offer is very, very unique. Very, very unique idea. You have a unique style about you, something unique that's captured people's eye. They maybe thought it was weird or eccentric before, but now they are enamored by you. All right, so now we're gonna do Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors. I'm gonna have to actually read this from the book, but you have Shapeshifter right here, and it says, transform and unveil your gifts. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. All right, so give me a second and I will look it up, what the heck that means. We don't know shapeshifters are. It's a person that's able to, they're versatile, and you can kind of mold to the situation as well. All right, where is shapeshifter? Okay. All right, you ready? Okay, take your time to focus on developing your gifts and strength. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you're in a space of transformation. You're moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. This is telling me something, again, that you've been working long and hard for. All of your past experiences have only helped you to see how strong you really are. You're an amazing soul who can change and transform in the ways that people least expect. It's coming again. Whatever it is, it's going to be a shocker. You have many talents that you share in your lifetime. You're guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. And it says, when this opportunity arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Maybe you see a little doggy or kitty or something along the way. Note if you're seeing a particular animal regularly, because its medicine is coming to you. So, congratulations, pile 3. You have made it. You have made your goal. In the next 30 days, you're headed toward your big dream, your big contract, your big business contract. And it's something a lot of people thought was maybe not, a thing. They didn't understand what it is that you're doing. But they're going to understand when they see photos of you in a magazine, or on the internet, getting those accolades or awards or whatever it is that you choose to show off. So don't forget, if you like my channel, please do subscribe. I'm new, and I'm going to be doing pick a card readings for you guys several different days of the week to give you your messages. Okay, so last but not least, we have this adorable little onyx stone right here for those of you that chose the black onyx. Okay, so now we're going to start with the Oracle of the Fairies. We have light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light into your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. You're headed out of a dark chapter. I hear with the black onyx, maybe you're heading out of a dark chapter into the light during these next 30 days. I see it's going to be, even though this is supposed to be a reading, a general energy, I'm getting the impression this is more about money and opportunities for this particular reading, the way these cards are laying. So it could be money, like a check is coming to you, or something's coming towards your way, like a job. All right, so Jade is your next crystal angel card, or your first crystal angel card. Wellness, the recovery of health and wellness is here. You're breaking an equilibrium. Again, it's green. An equilibrium of some kind that you're doing, that you want to manifest. But I feel like your mind is starting to clear, like the stress is being relieved for you, Paul Ford. All right, you have Moldavite, yet another green card. Woohoo! Better send me some money. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. You're going to come out swinging like a champ. Again, it's green, and I feel like it's money related, even though this is a health related. It's something with money, like you're green. I also see like literally green grass, like green grass growing under your feet too. It's happiness. All right, so we have Topaz is your next crystal angel card. It says forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. I think what's happening is, and I feel this way too, when something good happens after all bad, you can't hardly believe all that, so you have to keep thinking about the bad stuff. But that's not true. Like, the stuff is coming, so forget about this stuff. Now you've moved on. You moved on to the next chapter right here. Topaz comes in different colors too. Maybe you've been through it all. You've been through all these chapters and all of these things, and you're finally arriving at your destination here. That's going to bring you the success that you want and you desire. All right, so now we're going to continue on with the tarot cards. We have 10 of Swords. We have King of Pentacles. These aren't the biggest tarot cards you've ever seen. Well, I don't know. Okay, you have 4 of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This is a very promising card right here. It's actually one of my favorites. I just feel like something you've endured some extreme disappointment in recently in your love or finances, but you've come out on top, and actually it's going to propel you toward the happiness that you want. It's like this weird thing. It's like you're an alchemist, like you turned it around, or you just kept going, or you didn't pay attention. You're like, okay, whatever, it's over and done with now. And happiness is coming your way, and something big opportunity is coming your way too with the Ace of Swords. It could be money or work with. I feel like too, you may be in some kind of a partnership and someone's cheering you on. It may not be a love partnership either, but it may be, but some partnership with someone's cheering you on. And whatever this is, disappointment or breakdown didn't break you at all, because you're stronger than that. You have the finances, whatever it is, you're emotionally strong, but did not break you down at all. And whatever was going to be used actually for your negativity is actually for positivity. So this person, they try to do you wrong, but actually turned it around and you made it good again. You made it good for you again, because you're an alchemist too. All right, so now we're going to continue on with the playing cards. We have 6 of Clubs, 5 of Spades, 6 of Hearts, and Ace of Diamonds. Ace and Ace. I see money or some fortuitous job opportunity or some check is definitely coming your way. 6 is a good card for Hearts. You got confused there for a while by who was your friend and who wasn't your friend, or who was on your side and not on your side right here, and it caused you a lot of stress. You could have had some backstabbing, but it wasn't anything that you couldn't handle right here. You had to clear up some things. Like, you had some miscommunication right there with the 6 of Clubs that you had to clean up. You had to clean it up. It's you that had to do it. It's you that didn't lose your cool during whatever this is, when this person freaked out or whatever, someone freaked out on you. Did not lose your cool. And you're going to be on your way. And I get 2 on this thing. I got it on another deck too. This person want to say sayonara to you, but they're going to try to come back later wanting something. I don't know. Will you let them in? Who knows? I have no idea. But things are going to be going very well for you right here after all this stuff. Things with the Ace of Diamonds going to go very well for you. Money, check-wise, wherever the case may be right here. People are going to come want to work with you or come hang out with you. I see. All right, so now we have the butterfly, that's your love oracle card, and it says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. I feel your relationship with your life is now evolving to the next phase, and whatever this is, you took a few days to recover from this, and you're going to move on from whatever it is that happened to you, and you're going to use whatever opportunity or whatever this thing that came your way, whatever you learned from it for your greatest good, and you're going to be much more successful because you took what you needed out of that situation that wasn't the greatest. And maybe you work for someone and now you're going to start your own business. It could be a scenario like that. But you didn't let it get you down, and you didn't play petty like some other people are playing petty. You didn't do that. All right, so now we have cutouts for magazines. I can give you messages with, let's divinate with those. I was eating innocently, and then I saw my magazines. I was like, oh my God, I can give you messages without having to type it out. All right, so we have movement. You see, you're moving on, you move on. We have love, game changer. Yeah, because you're going to be successful, and whoever this putz is going to be sorry for it. You have the new road trip right here. I see you setting sail, not necessarily in a boat, but moving on with your life. You have emotional power. It's what you gain out of the situation. Cocktails. I see you celebrating whatever it is, or you actually like learning how to make cocktails. That's pretty cool. I was saying I'm gonna do it, but then I just pour myself like a glass of wine or like a screwdriver because it's easier. But maybe we're gonna go into that. Maybe have like a little bar and a shaker. You're gonna do perfect move right here. All things happen on the right time, in the right reason. They all happen. It seems inconvenient, but they all do. Okay, today's your day to shine on. Again, it's repeating this. Something that you're gonna do is gonna really bolster your life image or your self-image. It's going to be good for you. Your future. That's right. That's what you're headed toward, a bright future right there. All right. So last but not least, I have these Kyle Gray angels and ancestors, and I'm going to have to read from the book because that is the way that these cards operate. So it says, Druid, hold the space. Let's see what that means exactly. What is a Druid and why does it hold the space? What is the deal with this man right here? All right. Oh, it's under the sacred ones. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. And it says, hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you're supposed to be, which is a very strong message to end on. All things happen for a reason on divine timing, and whatever this is timing that's happening for you, again, I feel it's a job situation, we're going to break free and move on to your own ideas or on to better horizons. It sounds like a weird time to be doing this, but that is the time that is meant for you. So I want to say thank you so much for joining me in on this reading. If you like what you see, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing several different kinds of pick a card readings for you guys, several different days of the week, utilizing different decks and tools to give you your messages. Thank you so much, and I'll be seeing you soon.